Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're live. Welcome, everybody. We are not going to be buying this mystery variant. That's a scam. We might actually buy this, though. Holy moly! I don't have a vulture variant, and that might be a purchase. I think we need to tweet out about that one. Oh my god. Ladies and gents, I think we might have to buy it. What are we saying? Comment down below if you think I should buy this. My PC's being all weird. Look, I can't get rid of this. Oh god. New control, delete. Everyone's good. I've just been on a massive walk. Did how many steps? 22,000. Feeling good. I'm really trying to like step up my progress on the weight loss. It's going well. The tournament's due to start very soon. It's closed deck list. I don't know who my first opponent's going to be either, but it hasn't started just yet anyway. I want to build some decks. We're going to be playing Thanos, I think. We can change our decks halfway through. I wanted to try Silver Surfer and stuff, but Thanos should just be so good, I think, with Ironlad. It's just hard to say. Hard to say no to. There's some really good players in this tournament. I've also seen Mr. Hoogland saying that he doesn't think Ironlad is very good, but I have to strongly disagree. I think this card is through the roof good. Like, it's just unbelievable. Like, if it plays for 6 points, it feels bad, but the fact that it can play for so many more points so consistently, that's why this card's just so good, I think. This is John Doe. What's up? My live stream message is still the frame rate one. Yeah, that's actually true. Thanks, dude. I don't know when to post these videos, and I'm streaming at this time either. I've been thinking about it all day. Thanks, Fatal. So I haven't actually played much Thanos recently. I'm pretty sure the most popular way of playing Thanos at the moment is with like Professor X and stuff. We also need to be a little bit scared of ongoing cards because there will probably be quite a lot of Enchantresses. I also want to have a look at building a Serra control deck with Ironlad as well. So they're the two like decks of choice. We want to be thinking of like if Ironlad hits a stone, we're pretty happy. I think Wasp is good in these Lockjaw decks. Sunspot, are you good? I could see Sunspot still being okay. I could see Psylocke being okay. I could actually see Armor being okay as well. We just don't want to like hit them too often, right? Wave and She-Hulk, I guess, are solid. We could try and turn this into like a Death Wave deck, but it seems a bit copium. I think Doom is fine. Again, we really just want to be hitting stuff which Ironlad benefits off of. They're going to be like the main cards we're looking for. Arrow's okay. Not particularly impressed by Arrow. Vision's okay. Claw's not so bad. I actually have a list which I could just rob. Take a look. I want Blue Marvel and Dino. Could play Iron Man. I'm just swapping this list. I take 0 credit, Mr. Fantastic. Alright, so this is like a Thanos list. I'll have a think about my own version of that in a moment. The games are going to be starting soon, by the way. Welcome in, everybody. Kazar's not a bad shout. Kazar tends to not quite make the cut in these decks. Right, I want to look at a Serra control deck with Ironlad. Again, Mr. Hoogland's been saying he doesn't think this card is that good, but I think this card is bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. So I think it's going to be like an Absorbing Man build with Dark Hawk, Rock Slide. Maybe Shanna makes the cut. Shanna's okay. We want... At least I think we want Dark Hawk, but it's possible we don't. Because we don't want to play Korg. We're going to have Shang-Chi and I guess Enchantress. So we probably don't need Dark Hawk stuff. We could play Shanna. Shanna's actually okay. Shanna, Shang-Chi. We won't put Shanna in just yet, but let's not forget about her. We want Hitmonkey. Mysterio. Killmonger. Yeah, we want Zabu, thank you. What's about Nebula? I think Nebula is giga busted. Best card in the game. Either her or Ironlad. Probably I would lean towards Nebula. Because Nebula is just good. Full stop. Ironlad, you do need a bit of synergy. Not much though, let's be honest. Did we put Hitmonkey in yet? Yeah. Lizard is pretty good. Two more cards. Hey Zane, good to see you. Do you think an Ironlad nerf? I don't know. Nebula, yes. Nebula will get nerfed. I'm actually planning on making a video very soon on Nebula. Because they shouldn't be releasing Battle Pass cards, which are just so clearly getting nerfed a few months afterwards. The tournament should be starting very, very soon. Like, we're going to find out our opponent any minute now. I can show you the bracket quickly. So it's $145. But like the list of players is really good. 16 people have checked in. So Moyen's playing, one of the best players. Kawa, who's very solid. Johnson and Lambie, who are both great. Mr. Fresh Lobster's playing in it. Alphos. Broad wins a lot of tournaments. It's like a really solid mix of players. So yeah, it should be a very high quality tournament. We've got the Enchantress. Yeah, we could play Nova and Sentinel. It's like probably the most obvious. I'm not actually sure how good the Ironlad is in this one, but I think he's fine because it's like you just high roll it and hit Sarah, for example. Yeah, we have the Zabu. I wish I had like practiced a little bit more before this tournament. I was also thinking about putting Sarah into this deck. I know. I can't believe it either. No, Kitty Pryde isn't in the game. She will be soon though. Next week, I think. I know that I have her here, but this is just because I actually bought her. Anyone gonna join? Yeah, best place to find tournaments. If you join my Discord, there's like a big list of community tournaments, but this one wasn't listed there because this was like Raven is organizing this through his stream. But if you join my Discord there, hopefully you can see. I'll post it myself. There you go. There's like a list of community tournaments there. Guys, also, do we buy this vulture? I think we need to tweet out about this vulture. How many likes to buy this vulture? There we go. I'm gonna say we broke it, but we're doing some other stuff cooking on stream right now. I mean, yeah, Quicksilver Domino have like some synergy with Ironlad. But the card, like Jeff was saying, the card was like bad yesterday. Not bad, but not that good. But the card's giga broken, undeniably so, I think. How many boosters do I have for Vulture? $400. Am I playing the same tournament as Spyro? Don't think so. We'll just say 100 likes. almost at 100. Trying to farm some interactions, guys. Yeah, Spyro streams so much, mate. I mean, that's why he was like the biggest Gwent streamer. He was so consistent. I couldn't do it, mate. I would get so burnt out on the game. I would really struggle. Alright, let's maybe just take a couple of decks for a little test run. Also Silver Surfer still potentially on the menu. Why is my Untapped not working? Weird. Just joined the Discord. Nice one. Yeah, so there's a little channel called like Community Tournaments. Someone set that up for us the other day. Killmonger on the last turn would be ideal. My overlay isn't working. I'll restart my game. Oh, there we go. Cool. Looking like our early curve is pretty awkward with this deck. Like, we don't really have that many low-cost cards if we miss Sabu. Nice. I'm going to go ahead and say I'm not sold by this build. By this deck. I don't think we're going to be playing this. I think we're going to stick with Thanos. Again, tournament should be live pretty soon. Just kind of waiting for the go-ahead from Raven. It was supposed to start 15 minutes ago, so... Oh, maybe that's not true. Maybe okay, it looks like it starts in 15 minutes. Jump the gun a bit. How's everyone doing anyway? What decks have you been playing? How have you been enjoying Ironlad? That actually means you have a decent amount of time to try and theorycraft some other decks. I definitely just think Ironlad has to be the card for today. Like, if we can find the broken Ironlad deck, we should win the tournament. I'm so poor, mate. I did not want to be buying this card. High Evolutionary coming and all the movement cards next month, which I want to be picking up. I think Ironlad is like... It felt like it was too good not to get as a content creator, right? Because it's just it's giving you so many different decks. But, like, there's been a lot of like people saying it's not that good. Like, Hoogland on Twitter really has not been rating the card too much. Okay, I guess they didn't want it. Alright, so let's like, without me trying to net deck, let's try and build my own version of Thanos. Alright, so obviously we need the Thanos, we need the Chavez. I actually am a pretty big fan of old Kang in Thanos. With Ironlad it's quite weird though, because your Ironlad just disappears. Ironlad is... I was actually reading up loads of lore about Ironlad today. Basically, it's Kang. It's a younger Kang, who Kang basically meets. Like, Kang goes back in time to meet his older self, and then this is young Kang. He turns into, like, Ironlad because he doesn't want to be like Kang. But then eventually he does become like Kang. Why is my face so punchable? Dude, thank you so much. That is really wholesome. Yeah, I have seen the Guardians movie. I saw it on Friday night. I thought it was okay. I didn't enjoy it that much, to be honest. But I've never been huge on the Guardians anyway. Saying I'd be good at boxing. Aha! Thank you. Cheers, mate. Sunspot in Thanos. Pretty good. I feel like we want armor. Like, there should be quite a lot of Killmongers with it being a Nebula meta. I definitely like the Wasp. I also wonder if we can just play like this. We want Dino and Blue Marvel. Could play Pro X. Not sure I'm that big of a believer in the concept without Daredevil. I'm also not sure I like this setup. Like, all these cards are definitely in the deck. So we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slots to fill. Yeah, Kitty Pryde isn't back in the game, no. She's just in the deck builder for players that bought her. But if you try and start a game with her, it doesn't work. I mean, isn't Doctor Doom just cracked? The answer is yes. What else is good? Miss Marvel isn't in the game. Captain Marvel is, though. Thanks, Tekka. Cheers, mate. Alright, what else can we play in this one? Good luck in the tournament. Thanks, Fish. I mean, Arrow's fine. Claw. Pro X. Iron Man. I do like the sound of Iron Man, to be fair. It's just fine. Off of Lockjaw, it's good for Ironlad. 3 cards left. We definitely need some kind of like cheap card. I feel like you just need to play Sunspot, man. I don't know. We could play Vision. Vision's not so bad, yeah. I don't want Cosmo, I don't think. This is my take on Thanos. There's also like, let's try it. Let's see how I feel about it. I have another list which I've net decked. I feel like there should be a lot of Killmongers as it's Nebula meta. And therefore armor is just pretty nice anyway. And we suddenly have like an early curve with the Nebula and Sunspot. Obviously my Lockjaw will become worse. But obviously the other problem is that you could low roll Ironlad, but I think my answer to that is just don't low roll, dude. You know? We should snap. We have a curve. Yeah, I can definitely see Sarah Control doing the rounds. I was thinking about playing it myself, but meh. Thanos seems like fun. Ironlad should just be very good with Thanos, right? Like if you hit a stone, you're happy, you're drawing a card. It's just solid. Yeah, especially as you draw the stone as well, right? They actually snapped. I mean, we could definitely run. There's no doubt. Like against Zabu, Zabu should be very good into a TVA board. But we ain't gonna run. I ain't no pussy. Well, you can imagine we're gonna get Darkhawked and lose quite significantly, but we're gonna try nonetheless. I mean, we could hit Dino, that's about it. We should probably concede, right? Escaped. Sarah Control mirrors are pretty weird. I haven't played them that much, but there's also like different builds of Sarah Control, right? Like you can have ones with Bast and one without. I can certainly see the logic for like after that first game. The armor stuff kind of felt bad, but oops, I think It's because we had like Nebula and Sunspot in the deck when I wanted to play Ironlad, right? Even if you hit like flipping Nebula of Ironlad, that's not that bad. Same maybe with Sunspot. Probably not great. Yeah. This was supposed to be a turn 1 snap for sure. It's just too late on it. I meant to do it, but failed. Guys, look at this Vulture in my shop right now. I tweeted it out. Oh god, we're well on our way. Who retweeted it? We're on 20 likes. I only need 80 more and I can buy this Vulture. Damn. Alright. Thanos seems quite good to me still. Enough said, bub. That's not good. It's been a bloody long... Oh, we can reality stone it. It's been a bloody long time since I played Thanos, to be honest. We could also play Discard. I think Discard is super legit. It's just bad into, like, Death Wave. It's a really nice find. The concern is that I don't really have many points to the left, do I? We might also have to rethink the Doom in this deck. Might be too much. Oops, almost. Got any personal favorite decks recently? Not really, honestly. Discard. I really like Discard. I've been having a lot of fun with that when I've played it. Especially with Collector. But yeah, I really haven't played that much this month, man. I've been slacking, honestly. I've been touching grass quite a bit. That's a positive at least. I've actually been going outside a lot. Like this morning I just went on like a 20,000 step walk. What do we do? I mean, interestingly, if we just don't play much, we could actually win the left. So I could actually see this just being the play. We could hit Ironlad, which hits Blue Marvel, or we could just hit Blue Marvel itself. The best players in the world? Based on... There's like 4 people in this that have like won so many tournaments. There's like 4 of the very, like, the people that just win so many tournaments. Oh, Ironlad into Blue Marvel. Oh my god, it happened! The absolute nuts. Let's go. What a win. Jesus. Victory. Now, slightly weirdly, this tournament is actually closed deck lists, and we're allowed to swap decks halfway through. Like, we don't have to play the same deck the whole way through. One thing I'm noticing is that we maybe want a few like lower curve cards. So like this turn, for example, I could play Mr. Fantastic plus something else. Pretty sure we just want to take the Ironlad. I mean, even if it does hit the Wasp though, it's still a 6 for flipping. Like, okay, I hit the Power Stone, which is the worst stone to hit. But it's still not that bad. Let's be fair. It really isn't that bad. I didn't watch the Binks and Dexter battle. I didn't know there was one.
I am Iron Man.
They gave me a swarm which cost nothing as well. Thank you. That was very kind. Send it. I do worry about how low our curve is with Armor Nebula Sunspot. Like how bad our lockjaws can be, but I think just high roll. Yeah, I have watched Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I thought it was okay. I didn't like it that much. Woo! We hit the dino. Who called that as well? A discard could be big here. It's easy. Is this a 3-0? Sure was. GG. Alright, tournament should be starting any moment now. We're 1 minute away. Guys, the prize pool is now $175. It's going up. If you want to donate to the prize pool, you can. Don't feel any pressure to do so. But here you go. Big up Raven for organizing it. Alright, well, this just felt pretty nice. The other thing to consider is this deck. The question, I've been wondering if I put Sarah in. After all my, like, slagging off of Sarah. With so many Dark Hawk decks, is Thanos still good? Yeah, that's like the one problem. But I mean, Thanos is very, very good, yeah. No, you can't play Kitty Pryde. But yeah, I do think Thanos is good. See how I feel about the Sarah in this one. Instead of a 2-drop. Yeah, I think Nova's garbage in Sarah decks. Really bad. Shadow for King. Shadow King. You can play Shadow King. I think it's not so good though. We have flipping Killmonger to deal with. We have Killmonger to deal with Nebula. Like most people that play Nebula aren't running armor, and if they do, they still have to draw exactly those 2 cards, right? But yeah, I just really don't think Nova is good in these decks. Sarah's fine. I tend to prefer not to have it. It's fine though. The other thing I was wondering is if we could kick a 3-drop to fit Sarah in. But I think all of these I want to play. If there wasn't many ongoing cards in the meta, then Rogue could go, but like Darkhawk is very popular, right? Okay, bracket apparently is out. Let us see who our first opponent is. Might be our last opponent with the quality of players. It's very likely I get first rounded, to be honest. Let's have a look. I don't even know where the bracket is. I can't even see the bloody bracket, mate. I found it. Not bloody waved on. Well, Sarah does very little. Just makes sense to put the most stats we can in her. Doom is a bit of a threat. We could have Cosmoed. Huh? Alright, dude. Doesn't seem like the brightest of plays, I must confess. Alright, our opponent is... We got a bye! The one... No, we didn't get a bye. We didn't get a bye, but we don't have our opponent yet. Rip. Why does this feel like we're losing? Surely not. Yeah, we don't actually have an opponent yet. We have to wait for the first. We have to wait for Alphos versus each. Here's the bracket. I'll show you. It's not that we have a bye. It's that we just have to wait. So there's only two, because there's 20 participants. There's only 2 games in the first round, right? And we're just playing a winner of one. But that's good. We have more time to practice our decks. Now this is a flipping spicy matchup. Oh my goodness. Moyen versus Lammy, I think. Yeah, it's Lammy, right? Yeah, Moyen versus Lammy in the first round. Oh my goodness, they're 2 of the best players. We're gonna have to, like, I think we might pull up Raven's stream and just watch this first game go down. Because he's gonna be spectating that one, I would imagine. Because that is a damn spicy game. Our bracket actually looks pretty nice. We've got Kawa maybe, if we win our first game. Alphos I know as well. I had a phone call with him the other day. He organizes a lot of tournaments. Kawa or Hannah's Cat Cafe, and then it's going to be Moyen or Wesley, you would imagine. In the semi. Alright. I feel like we've got a pretty good chance of making it quite far here. Let's keep filling this Thanos deck out a bit. I have 4 games. Yeah, you're right. I think there was 20 players that signed up, but only 18 checked in. So I will grab Raven's stream because this is his tournament that he's hosting. He's going to be spectating. I would imagine the 2 guys that I just mentioned because of how good they are. Pretty sure I saw you in an Italian YouTuber video. Huh? What? Please link. Are you trolling me? You must be trolling me. What's up, Pistoloni? Oh, right. Okay, it was a Marvel Snap. Okay. Dude, I thought you meant like an IRL Italian YouTuber. Yeah, I play against Atrix quite a bit. It does ring a bell. That name does ring a bell. This is where Nebula feels bad, but kind of is what it is, right? So the main things I'm not sure on this one is the Doctor Doom. It might just be filling the board too much. It's also possible that the armor could go.
A superb specimen, truly.
Interestingly, if I slammed Ironlad that turn, I would have hit Doom.
I am inevitable.
Nice. And that feels very good, I have to say. We can go Ironlad and Time Stone this turn, and the big boy on the last turn. We can even go Iron Man and Time Stone, in fact. That sounds even better. Wow. I mean, in fairness, it's not a very good Iron Man. It's probably just better to do this, isn't it? Dino, Blue Marvel, best hits. We hit the Blue Marvel again! Oh my goodness. That's just unbelievable, isn't it? Oh my god, this deck is insane. Is this the best deck in the game? Feels like it right now. This is insane. Alright. Okay. They can't have Killmonger, dude. I mean, they could very well have Killmonger. I'd be very surprised if they managed to beat us from here. Ah, that makes a lot of sense. That actually does make a lot of sense. How's these from Collector's Reserve work? I think it's fixed when you, I don't know. I think like the kind of, my understanding is the kind of reward is locked in. So like, for example, before you open it, it's already determined whether it will be a variant, a card, etc. But it is random of which card you get, depending on when you open it, right? But like, the kind of reward is locked in. Alright, I checked and Raven isn't showing that game, so we're going to continue to practice.
The universe shall be set right.
I like this deck. I like this deck a lot. What do we think on armor, chat? Yay or nay? Obviously, we don't need it for the Wakanda hot location, but there's no hot locations in tournaments. Uh-oh. Looks like we're up against discard. Uh-oh. It's actually probably good for us. Better to save the points than save reserves. Well, yeah, you can save the reserves as well. Because series drops, like, again, the kind of reward is locked in. But then if you wait until the series drops, you can still get a card which just dropped. Right? Like, it'll be locked in that, oh, you've got a series 4 card or whatever. Oh, brilliant. So yeah, it doesn't really matter if you hoard like credits or reserves, but eventually you run out of credits to hoard, right? That's the issue. Play the Iron Man, dude. Oh my god. Do you have any suggestions for a Galactus player? I think you just need to make sure you're playing a Galactus deck which like disguises itself, right? I think like they're the best kind of Galactus decks. Galactus decks were just like all in and have no like surprise play feel a little bit weak to me. I mean, we probably are losing, but you never know. They might not have enough with district decks in play. They need quite a lot of points. They need 9 points to the right because of Soulstone. It's not that easy. If they play to the right, we should win. Apocalypse isn't enough. They couldn't have had Chavez in hand, so they're relying off a District X random card. Looks like a win. Unless they have Shang-Chi. GG. Galactus in the deck to climb with? Is it not? I feel like it could be. It could just be a slow burner. Hey, J. William. What's up, my friend? I feel like Galactus should be pretty solid, honestly. But I don't have the card. Feels bad. I can't say... I saw your tweet actually earlier. J. William James earlier guys tweeted that he wished he didn't buy Galactus because he finds it boring. And I also like... That's a big reason I've never bought Thanos, because I think that I wouldn't enjoy the... Galactus, I wouldn't enjoy the playstyle so much. But, oh my goodness, I wish I bought it instead of Sentry. Back in the day. And flipping Super Scroll. Oh god. So many wasted tokens. So far, my feeling is that the Doctor Doom is like the biggest question mark in this one. I also do like Kang quite a lot. Kang Ironlad is kind of bad though, because your Ironlad, if you hit Kang with Ironlad, your Ironlad just disappears. Which doesn't sound too hot. Ironlad or High Evo? Probably High Evo, like for fun, but like Ironlad's also fun. I think Ironlad's cracked, but there's been quite a lot of debate over how good it is. But I'm firmly in camp of this card is giga nuts. I guess we just don't play anything. We could play the Nebula, but it seems a little bit meh. Have I found the whole avatars improving my win rate? Oh, absolutely, mate. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing with Galactus, right? Like, even if you guys... I think the thing is, if you have buyer's remorse over having him, but you still have him, right? So it's like... Could be worse. Like, if you didn't have him, you'd be like, oh, I wish I had him, you know? Oh, 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 oh! Oh my god, the Chavez. Dude, that's insane. This guy's gonna always stay at the bottom of my deck now. If you're wondering how that happened, it's because these cards shuffle the deck, which is a bit weird. But that is how it works.
A superb specimen, truly.
Opponent snapped.
Alright. If you're so sure. What was that?
Bittingtons.
Bittingtons, what's up, Salman? Thanks so much for the 100 bits. You're a diamond. You're too kind. Uh-oh. I figure we go for the whole, like, don't play anything kind of line. Seems like a big brain play. They'll never see it coming. Seems like Ironlad always hit Chavez on 5. Nah, it's just Korg and Rockside are shuffling the deck. Oh god. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, that's something we have to be very careful of when playing this deck, is the Dark Orcs. So this is like maybe a reason not to play this deck because it should struggle against stature.
The universe shall be set right.
None of the games have been confirmed yet. Hmm. Rip. Yeah, I think just save for high evo. Like you're gonna have a lot of fun with the card. No one really knows how good high evo is, right? I think it's worth saving though for high evo. I also wasn't planning on buying Ironlad. I don't regret it because I think the card is insane. I think it's like just too good as too good a card for a content creator not to get, but it's mainly just because it's like a very different kind of card, right? Hmm. I think we're okay here. They have to play left to win. Oh no. Yeah, they have to play left to win left because of Nebula. So, I'd say we're looking pretty good. This list is feeling smooth. I slagged off the Doom a bit. I was a bit worried about it, but... Well, the problem with Iron Man left is that -2. It's not very good. It's like not many points, and we also wouldn't be winning mid or right necessarily. No, I think Ironlad is a very good card, but like it's a very weird card, so it's like hard to tell just how good it is. But a card that has such a high floor, like it's worst case 6 for 4. So like in decks that are already playing Zabu, for example, that's just fine. Where the ceiling of the card is so insanely through the roof, right? Like you can be hitting cards like Doctor Doom with it. It's just bonkers. Suddenly it's 16 for 4.
Victory.
Yeah, that's true. Blue Marth was in play. But yeah, Doctor Doom was always the player. I don't think Iron Man makes any sense. Thanks for the suggestion, though. Okay, Kenny Britton won their game. We haven't got a winner of our game yet, so hopefully soon we do. They are playing currently. Oh, in fact, Raven is watching my 2 opponents that are playing next. We're playing the winner of this game, so let's pull this up.
Wow!
It's over!
That happened! Congratulations to KJB, unlucky to Cree.
Wait, this might not be the one.
Good play regardless. I definitely respect.
I think he's probably streaming with a delay.
Big plays going out there.
Sorry.
So, Kenny or KJ,
He's about to hop on to the other two.
And I believe is each playing. Let me see if we can get.
That's me, guys. Joe_Curly.
Each versus Alphos, I believe.
What a donut.
So let's just dive right in.
All right. I'm playing the winner of this, guys. They can change decks, by the way. It's closed lists. They can change decks.
And there we go. Let's just dive right in here. Alphos.
Okay.
Is, oh, sorry. I'm an idiot and I already kind of forgot. Because names are different, guys. That's what we've got to learn here. It's Alphos versus each. Yeah, of course. Sorry, guys. My bad. Yeah, so Alphos versus each. Going to be playing out here. Let me just fix this a second. There will be some quick production editing as we move on throughout the evening. I hope you guys don't mind.
Nothing wrong with
Alphos
that.
say, let's take a look. Oh, I recognize this deck, and I'm sure plenty of you do.
So it looks like
well.
Alphos is playing this statue deck, which bloody
so,
hell. I don't know how to beat this thing because I never played against
and
it.
it
really.
looks like we're in a mirror match.
Oh, there's a
I
mirror.
love to see it.
Okay. Well, this is some good intel at least
So,
for my
again,
my next what I should
Some
queue.
people, by some people, I mean me, have called myself.
Basically, a deck that's good against this
I
stuff.
believe I made this card popular, and I'm really to blame for all.
What's it get? I don't know which one's better, dude. If you do some searching on like Marvel Snap Zone, you should be able to find the answer. What do you think would be a fair stat line? Definitely not 6 is way too much, right? 5 seems like it's beginning to be more reasonable.
Been messing around with that, but we also see the Super Scroll coming down from Alpha.
I was never playing Kazar in that deck, no. No. Ironlad's so good in Thanos. Like, you hit a stone, you're super happy. I think Ironlad is like basically auto-include in Thanos decks now. It's just so good, right? Like, you hit a Mind Stone.
Does Alpha's opponent have the stature?
It's nuts. I know what you mean, like, Kazar's solid, especially when you're playing armor. Sarah Control wrecks it with Killmonger and Enchantress. Does it though?
Again, both players like rocking. So again, it is just like looking in a mirror, isn't it? Black Bolt rocks like Jeff.
Super Scroll.
Though the Cog's gonna help shoot up some of this.
Ironlad.
Oh, okay. Never seen before for me as well. I've seen Ironlad, but not the Dan Hip skin. Relax, each. Relax. Showing off.
What did Ironlad even hit though?
Reversed by Storm with those variants. You know, I appreciate it. Look at that.
It hit a rock.
On that. A little bit unlucky. Not too bad at all. Alphos goes up to a pretty solid.
I don't think Punisher will get reworked because it's like a very early card, right? It's for new players. Good evening, hey Brony. Good evening. Good evening.
And here we move into round 4.
Guys, what beats this deck? Does Sarah? You reckon Sarah Control wrecks it?
Zabu probably. I will be honest. I think Zabu. I talked about this earlier, but one of the probably the most singularly powerful card in the game right now. I would honestly say it enables so many of these good sort of newer 4-drops.
I'm not sure I would agree with that. It's very good.
And there's Zabu out already. And
Yeah, it is very, very good.
Alphos, Darkhawks there.
Am I winning? I'm playing the winner of this game. I haven't
Kind of a weird
played
interaction-
the game in the tournament yet.
interactions with this mirror match.
I basically
Polaris moving Jeff.
have to wait for the first round for these guys to complete theirs before my first round match.
Spider-Man.
It's like it's like a 20-person tournament, I think it is.
It all gets very tricky, and it
So there's like two games going on basically before all the others.
playing the big
Just waiting. Basically though, after this wait, we should just have endless games because I'm starting later than everyone else.
off by turning it into a sim.
But yeah, like it's single elimination, right? So if we lose, and as you can see, it's a very sweaty tournament. Both of our first opponents are playing stature. They can change. Sandman deck. Sandman could be okay. I feel a bit. It's kind of cheating though, right? To just snipe them, but. Punisher at 3. Yeah, I kind of agree. Same with Captain America, right? But then they might be too good.
I am surprised at the Nebula mid because Stark Tower feels like it's going to be fought over as one of the big locations on the battlefield there. Now though,
Sandman is actually a nice shout, honestly.
Not play Black Bolt on 5.
We could just slam Sandman.
It's illegal. I think the Marvel police show up at your door if this doesn't happen. So yeah.
Sandman is actually just a good deck anyway. I think it could win the tournament.
Then you draw stature. Unbelievable. I will tell you that right now for free. So the game teaches you. The game teaches you you always play Black Bolt on 5. They'd have to.
I have very little experience playing against the statue deck.
Stanley himself would have to come down and tell you not to play Black Bolt for you not to do it. I can see Polaris from each though, along with the Nebula, sort of contending that Black Bolt, but the contention won't be that.
We could just stick with the classic Silver Surfer. I think Silver Surfer should be okay against it.
I told you. For the one drop in the game, it's nowhere near as strong if it's played in the late game on this turn 5, and you see a retreat from each with the turn 6 snap from Alphos, and I know we call that the boomer snap, but you know what? Take the damage. Just deal the hits. Guarantee it.
I play it a lot, especially only decks I beat it with sometimes bounce decks and Sandman. I do like the Son of Sandman actually.
Zabu Polaris coming out now with that
Curry Slam Ironlad in there too.
More acceptable, I believe that's the pixel variant.
Silver Surfer I doubt is that good against it. It's probably okay.
I would say. Superflow now gonna highlight.
They can like sneak into the goose lane with miles and stature. That's the big issue, right? Gonna be very reliant on Storm.
I don't know how much of a risky biscuit Alphos is, but I would snap right now.
Got Thanos though? Mate, we were just playing Thanos.
We've got Black Bolt, we've got Stature.
I'm guessing you don't have Ironlad.
Had Stature. Things have gone wrong, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, well, look, if they were a true god player, they'd be playing Ghost Riders. This would
There you
be an
go.
issue. But now I
You don't need
really
Ironlad.
stance on the snapping
You
mode.
can definitely replace it.
Again,
What for?
now that each,
If you have Kang, you can play Kang.
is going to
You can play like Mr.
a
Fantastic maybe.
potential
You want like something that's like 3 or 4 costs.
Definitely something to think
Probably.
about. Nova Rome are going to start kicking out the card draw, lessening.
Baron Mordo. Oh, of course. How did you know? Yeah. You could put anything in there. There's quite a lot of good cards like that you're just happy to hit off. You could play like Magneto if you just want like a lockjaw kind of card. You can play Professor X. A lot of people play Professor X in Thanos decks actually.
It's still very good. It's a
How about a Lockdown Daredevil Nebula deck?
You can't draw
Yeah.
Stature if you've already discarded it.
Would that be good against this, do you think? I could see it.
Showing off the old Black Bolt skin. I appreciate
The main concern with a Lockdown deck is that they have Dark Hawk right to win Storm Lane.
Really
I think we're gonna go Sandman.
Oh, the cheeky Ironlad once again. I can't wait till they change that so you can just see. Go on, click on it for us, Alphas. Was that Zabu?
Yeah, Zabu.
I think that was a Zabu. And it looked like Miles Morales going to go flying out the game as well for H there. There's Darkhawk, and there is a Korg. Okay.
This matchup could be okay for Surfer. I just think you're too reliant on winning Chavez lane.
Not terrible.
Storm lane rather. Don't think the matchup is too good. Yeah, I bet actually. We'll play the Sandman. Sandman just sounds like a really good tournament deck anyway. We'll watch the end of this and then we'll build the deck.
Stature gone. With having the Shang-Chi and Korg, Superflow I think is fine to play into. Just start stacking it, try and get priority. And the only problem now is without priority, there's not much to Shang, but double rock.
Problem with Sandman is the Dark Hawk deck runs Enchantress. Yeah, but Enchantress against Sandman is not actually that good.
Let's not look
But that is a good point. Because you Sandman on 4, they have to Enchantress on 5, right?
From Alphos. There's a chance
Then they can't Black Bolt,
as well, which is why we're doing the
etc.
later.
Like, Enchantress isn't really beating Sandman.
Wait. Was that a draw? Yeah, both players retreated. Alphos got away with that one. I mean, we didn't see H's hand, but wow. Wow, that is a big deal. Because that was a bad hand for Alphos then. That was a bad hand. So I imagine H's hand must have been pretty bad too, because wow. I was just going to see the Korg high 5. Standard variant versus Among Us variant. And rock off the top. We need to look at the wording of that card.
So yeah, again, if you guys are just joining us, my game's coming up next. I'm playing one of these guys. They can switch decks mid tourney and stuff.
Helps out. There isn't a Zabu, but there kind of will be soon. Oh, horrendous. Absolutely horrendous turn. And the problem here is the mirror dimension's going to transform potentially into Electrogilla before the scroll can come down, or before something can come down and not give yourself a million rocks.
What deck? We can change deck throughout the tournament.
Okay, no problem at all. Super Scroll seems a little bit more likely now.
But
Retreat drawn again.
I'm liking the sound of just Sandman. I'll probably just, like, to be honest, I'll probably just stick with the same deck once I make it.
Draw stature, win the game.
Like, if we're beating Stature with Sandman, then there's probably going to be more Statures later on, right? Yeah. I mean, I've been a big believer in Sandman anyway for quite a while. People have been not playing it, but we can also play Ironlad in it. Should be fine.
Jeff over, so that kind of guarantees Asgard at this point. Super Skrull is going to get that Zabu buff, but this...
We're playing the winner of this game, Linu.
Max draw to the hand size to 7, which means I think that was 2 or 3 or no, it was 3 or 4 cards drawn, which means this Darkhawk, quite frankly, sucks. Black Bolt can come out to play now, but it doesn't.
Just throw Lady Sif in front. Go, mate. I was playing Agatha yesterday, and we climbed like 20 cubes in such a short period of time.
That does surprise me because the Spider-Man is going to go up in cost. I would imagine Jeff would have moved left, mid, either way. The funny interaction here as well is that if H plays Darkhawk, the Darkhawk and the Super Skrull interaction, they will not be equal because they still look at the opponent's deck. We are going to see a retreat here.
Right, let's quickly build our deck.
Retreat because H can't.
So we want Chavez,
but yeah, Alphonse just going to back out. Darkhawk,
Odin, Doom,
low in power level.
Zola, Leader, Dino, Sandman. Maybe we don't want Dino because of the amount of enchantresses. Maybe we just want to play Panther instead.
Let's see how.
Or Gamora even.
Oh, okay. I mean, a 0-4 Darkhawk, you play that game. And I do think that Alphonse could well try and push this.
We want Sandman and sorry, Electro and Wave.
Or just, you know, grabbing like 4 cubes or something, I don't know.
We want Nebula.
You win games.
I'm not sure if we want Ebony more necessarily.
Just the way it is. Early
Not sure if we
start.
want
There we
Iceman
go.
either.
Oh, instant 2 damage. So H gonna run on that one, and they probably, until they watch the VOD, will not understand how much of a big W that was. Funnily enough, because yes, H is in trouble, low health, and so on. But it was a 0-4 Darkhawk. You know what I mean? Like, those are games you simply lose. Again, as we move into what, round 8 now, both players being a little bit, you know, timid, I'll say. Not as crazy, not as Wild West as the previous game we covered. It's going to see Korg on Korg action.
Raven's a good caster, isn't he? Shouldn't really be much of a surprise to anyone since he's casted Hearthstone for years.
Oh, well. Okay.
Alright, what else? Do we go Iceman or Ebony Moore? I'm not really an Ebony Moore lover, but 7 points is a lot of points.
Kick out for bad behavior versus who's going to actually...
Do we need another 5-cost card?
Everyone's favorite shark, Jeffrey.
We're not playing Jeff before anyone mentions Jeff. Oh, I got in there before Solid Snake. Jeff is so bad in this deck. I don't get why everyone plays it.
Can we deal with this, please?
Not so okay. So bad is a little bit over the top, but it's not good.
Huge. Polaris is going to pull the Zabu over probably, but that's fine, right? You could say, oh well, you give
Is
them more
Polaris moving Zabu good?
Giving them a 2 power card versus yours.
Seems bad.
Though, and that looked like
Why didn't I don't?
Bolt.
Yeah, this play seems bad.
The Jeffrey went away, and here we go. Cable.
It's bad.
Well, that's not the best, is it? Okay, into a rock slide though. Iron Heart.
That's pretty good.
Weird, but okay. I mean, Sanctum is simply lost now for Alphonse. Unless I'm really I'm being dumb and can't think of something, there's no way that these numbers change. I don't even know what would have to.
All right, we need one more card.
I think
What else is usually in these decks that I'm missing, chat? Magneto. Sometimes. I don't think we need Magneto. We could play Arrow. Arrow's kind of okay.
To be honest, where you could say from this spot with a 3-energy Darkhawk, a rock slide available as well.
Yeah.
There's a chance. Like, oh, there's a chance you could win. But Alphas is like, well, I don't need to lose the cube, so I'm not bothered as we move on to round 9.
Sandman dies of cringe. Kind of true. Mate, we gotta play sweaty decks. I wanna play Silver Surfer and Thanos, but I'm just gonna get farmed by this with both of those.
both players now getting pushed down. I've seen crazier things than H winning that one. Winning this game.
Yeah, Magneto could still be
See how this
could
one
still be an
plays
option.
out. Alphos though got I say a bit of a better hand. No Zabu and no 3-drop might be another.
I like Arrow. I think like being able to Odin the Arrow later is pretty underrated.
There's the Zabubu, but it's a little
Right,
bit late.
I'm just gonna put my watch on to charge. Mate, I walked through so many stinging nettles earlier. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I would kind of love to have seen like this.
In fact, I think I can feel like some kind of grass stuck to me.
Although saying
Is
that,
there something stuck to me?
this is an interesting lock, right? Because Alpha has
Just
played Rock Slide on
A
4.
label on my
Alpha's
shirt.
played Zabu, even though it's weak now, it would open up a double.
Isn't Clog Thanos?
play.
Well, I was just playing Thanos, and Thanos felt really good. But do you know what's really good against Thanos? Darkhawk. Do you know what both my next opponents are playing? Or both of my potential next opponents? Mate, the stinging nettles, I've been honestly absolutely obliterated. I can still feel it. I was walking down, like, basically along, like, a long path by the river, and I'd never been down there before, even though it's quite close to my house. It was like a long old walk. I walked for, like, 20,000 steps or so. And it was all, like, you know, pretty smooth. Like, it was built well, like, well trampled on. But then, when I got, like, to the end of my town and to the next town, the path there had not been managed, and it was just nettles only. But I'd come so far, and I was like, I kind of want to see where this goes. So I had to, it felt like an eternity. It was only like 5 minutes of just getting stung, so I was wearing shorts. I just got absolutely stung to death. I got like cuts on my leg, but it's just like, I just feel like a little tingling, mate. Like, my legs are just tingling.
But thank you, welcome everyone. We're in the Noodleverse tournament. This is round 1 match. We are going to be moving on to round 2 very
Harry just
quickly.
raided Raven,
We've got
nice.
some absolute bangers.
Pog. Rip when you shower? Wait, is that going to be painful?
And it looks like H is going big in the mid with Stature Doom as well.
Probably should have showered, I guess, as soon as I...
Suddenly, H
Bloody
fights
hell.
back.
Probably should have showered as soon as I got back. Thinking about it.
Man, Revenge of
Then you're
the
supposed to
Sith,
just wash your
Revenge
legs.
of the H
There's
in
like big rumors that like
well,
dock leaves, like these leaves that grow near nettles, like are anti-nettles, but it's just actually a big myth. They do fuck all.
And again, just paid for it a little bit.
Fun
here
fact
with
for
the
you.
lack of Miles Morales.
Hot was gonna destroy me. Uh-oh.
We're going on there. Sanctum Sanctorum, and now it will be reliant, I believe, on the Jeffrey. Although saying that, Alphas does not run Doom.
What's my primary language? That'll be English. It's my only language,
I
unfortunately.
didn't know that H has Doom, but Alphas, I think, should just play as if Sanctum just doesn't exist. It's just a 2-location game. Because I don't think there's a way for them to beat the Doom bot. You can play Jeff there, and it's not a
I know,
big deal.
mate.
I think
I've been trying to leave my room more. I've set a target of doing 15,000 steps a day, which is quite ambitious, but ambitious is good, right? Before, if you just do the standard 10k, you can kind of do it pretty easily. And I wouldn't even do it every day, right? Like, I'll be honest, I don't hit 10k nearly every day. I've been slacking with steps recently. But yeah, I'm just trying to do like better cardio every day now, moving forwards for a little while. I'm tracking everything I'm eating. I'm aiming for like 1,500 calories a day, 2,000 max. I'm also having a strict cut-off point on my last meal at 7 p.m. And my first meal, I don't have a strict cut-off start point, but around 1 p.m. I don't want to eat before 1 p.m. I usually don't eat until like 3 p.m. So, but yeah. Hey, Confer, great to see you.
Will Miles ever be played?
Feeling good, guys. I've got like a little holiday in a month. I'm going to Portugal. We've got the UK Creator Clash soon as well, and then I'm going to a wedding in Germany in July. So like the summer's coming thick and fast, and yeah. Hopefully. Then we're going to stream the 10k Lisbon. Oh, let's go, Lance. It's happening. Yeah, my friend Lance has been a big motivator for me because he's been saying we're going to go do a 10k together when we're in Lisbon. So I've been running. I didn't run today, but I did walk a long fucking way, mate. How's snapping? It's good, man. I've been enjoying it. My stream schedule's all over the gaff, though. That's not so hot. I've not really streamed much this week. Also, my videos have been stinking out the gaff. So in terms of content, this week's been a bit of a bad one, but it's been good. I've been just living life, man. Just about finding the balance, right?
This is really tricky. And again,
Usually I would stream too much.
huge, and
Now I've not been streaming enough.
looked in control of this
Sabu?
game,
What?
and I think very quickly we've realized that did not really stay true. Black Bolt getting rid of the Dark Hawk. There's -1 threat off the options here, off the menu, so to speak.
Hmm.
The cheese and the scroll walk into a bar. But here's the problem. I don't know why Alphos playing Chi. Alphos may know something we don't, but I don't know what they're planning on Chi-ing because we've seen Doom at the top end, which means I've not seen all the games in this all the rounds in this game, but if Doom's
Portuguese viewer here? Let's go. I'm going to Lisbon. Hey Mo Veggies. It's good, thanks. Really good. Massive match versus Brighton. Oh my god, what a win. Yeah, we've got Sete this weekend. In between their game against Real. Could get a point. Does H run Ironlad? Yeah. I don't know H. Alphos I do know. I had a call with him this week. Nice guy.
It's just gonna be the yeah, this was it, right? This is. I mean, this still wins. I guess that's the point. It beats Doom regardless, but I don't think this wins on the other side. And just like that, I think Alphos
All right.
is out. Wow.
GG.
Did not expect that.
GG. All right. Let's check the bracket. See who won out of Moyen and Lammy. Okay, so Broad's first playing Kenny. That hasn't. It's possible that Raven just needs to put these through. Let me see if I can check on the Discord and give some spoilers. No, we're in round 2. Do not go. Please wait. Oh. Looks like everyone's waiting. Not just me. Wait, start round 2. If one is empty, don't worry. But if you have a match and finish, please leave until next round. Round 2 can start. Okay. So my opponent is H. AKA Each. Each. At each. Yo! You ready? Alright. Contacting the opponent. Looks like there's no rooms available. Gonna ask him to send me the code. Alright, let's get the game sound on. Come on! I'm obviously streaming without delay, so I can get stream sniped, but let's hope that we have wholesome opponents. Which I'm sure we do. I've asked them to send the code. Now we wait. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bloody have it. Up against probably the best deck in the game. Let's see if we've got... It looks like round 2 only just started. I thought I was having to wait for everyone, but... I don't think I have any like other intel for you guys. I'm just waiting for this guy to send me the code. Doesn't look like any of the games have gone through just yet. Alright, I think he's typing, so code. Got it? No. Right, I've got the code. Oh, baby. Well, let's go, baby. Best deck is Stature. It's closed lists, but we obviously just saw him play, so it gives us a bit of an advantage. They can also change their deck, by the way. Quantum very good for us. Also, like, we're making him pay to see the other locations. We're making him... Ooh. Do you play Hood in Stature? I actually don't know. I'm unaware. There's an argument not to Electro in Quantum Tunnel because then we can find it off Quantum Tunnel again, but... Yeah, it looks like they've changed their decks, which makes a lot of sense. They actually snap, which is very controversial when they've not seen us play a card. Maybe they have Death. Death? In which case we could be in some serious trouble. Moon Knight discards Stature, which doesn't seem ideal. They see Shang-Chi. Looks like we're in a very strong position here. That went very wrong for them. This is a controversial snap. Nebula's a stinker, though, let's be honest. We could go Doctor Doom into Plunder Castle and then Zola it, maybe. Should just win. Looks like a 4-cube win. I'm struggling to see how we can lose from here. The Sandman just doing his thing. I feel dirty playing Sandman, but sometimes you gotta be a dirty geezer, you know?
Iron Man.
So is there any reason to play Odin here instead of Zola? Is there also just an argument to slam like Arrow? Arrow would be a problem against Doom. I guess Doom is the concern in general, right? So if they play Doom, they have 18 mid. Do I buy Hitmonkey or Ironlad? I wouldn't buy Hitmonkey, I think. It's good. Will I play Gwen in the future? Probably not. It's definitely a nice start for us. I'm not going to play the Ebb anymore yet. I get a bit of intel over the locations. It's only... I don't really get punished even if I draw Nebula this turn. I will play it now. Nice. Well... We also forgot to put Ironlad in this deck, which I did actually quite want to put in there for the fun. I think we're losing this one. I just have a slight hunch. There's the Ironlad. and it discards something. The funny thing in here is like Black Panther Zola ain't even that bad, bruv. Very easy retreat. Words are hard. We're obviously just banking on hitting Electro on 3 with this deck. Ooh. They have Shang-Chi. This is a very bad location for us. We could just give this location up entirely. Or maybe Zola something out of there later. So I actually quite like the idea of like not playing the Nebula in there and fighting for the other locations instead. This was like snap-worthy location for them, I think. We'll turn that Ebony more into a Hulk. I would maybe have stayed if I had like Sandman access here. Okay, this is the last round of high stakes. We're both on an even number of cubes, so we can both afford to lose a cube basically for free here. I have a nice curve, so I'm just going to snap on him. They have a free retreat here, costs them nothing, basically. Nice. I think it's really good for us. Ooh, that's also good for us. Let's do this. Sanctumorium just be wonderful, wouldn't it? That's not good news at all. It's really bad. Punished. We can maybe do him with Arrow. Dr. Doom. Yeah, it might be fine, right? Like, with Arrow, maybe we get there. We can Odin the Arrow, perhaps, as well. Ooh! Nice. They lost the Killmonger. We're only drawing one more card. We want to hit the Odin. Nice. We could lose to Doom plus Jeff, right? They'd have to Doom into Space Throne though. So if we have initiative, that wouldn't work. So I think we're in a good spot here. So if they have Doom, let's rope and think about this. If they have Doom... Oh, they could Doom this turn though. They could Doom this turn. But again, I move it away because I have initiative. So I always Arrow here. Arrow, the last card we put in the deck, clutching up. Okay. So again, I have initiative. So if they were to go Doom, they could move Jeff still, but then the Doombot wouldn't spawn in there. So I think we're good. Oof. I wonder if we were... I should have roped a bit more here. I wonder if we were... Like, is Doom ever beating us? Because they beat us to the left. If they move Jeff to the left, I'd be at 16. No. Arrow, man. Arrow popped off this game. We got an extra cube from them. This is actually a really bad... or big mistake in many ways. They got punished for not conceding. Dream Dimension should favor me. It's not snap worthy though. There's no point playing Ebony more on turn 1. That's not ideal. They should snap here. No doubt. It's a very easy snap. Ooh, into Bar Sinister early. I'm surprised. Oh my god, they messed up so hard. It turned into Killmonger. And the rage quit as well. Oh no. Oh dear. Alright, we have to just win one game out of 4. We can lose 4 games in a row. Well, we can lose 3 games in a row and win the 4th. Doom? This is a bit of an unnecessary risk though, isn't it? Okay. Sticking with my line of playing Ebony more to the right, I think overall it works out. Get punished occasionally. Not the Sandman, please. Okay. Moon Knight popped off. You can maybe try and set up Panther Zola.
Wakanda forever!
We could leader this turn, right? And this could be their turn to Black Bolt because cost 4. So we could discard their stature maybe, the leader. What? That wasn't in the script. Controversial decision again. Oh my god. What? That's so stupid. That is so stupid. Okay. They can only play 1 card, so Doom just wins, right? This guy has been absolutely done. Poor H. Poor H. Oh no. The Ghost Rider into Sandman off leader after their Moon Knight got it. Ironlad copied Jeff. Oh, wait, it copied Jeff! The Ironlad could move! Bruh. They can make 1 card though, because it's Sandman. Surely they can't beat us. Surely not. They'd have to move this over, which puts them at 12. And then still beat us mid. Seems impossible. Yep.
I am Iron Man.
How did they play 2 cards? Ah, Jeff. Right, because that also Ironlad gives us intel over that they had Jeff. Okay, GG to our opponent H. I just sent GG. Oh my god, you rolled so hard. Sad face. And then he's gonna go watch the stream back and see me laughing like an evil maniac. Okay, I just need to report my win. Looks like the round 1 game needs to be reported. He said he hoped to see my Surfer deck. No chance against Sand. Yeah, I feel bad, right? Because Surfer was very much on the cards, but... Right, I'll put up Raven's stream. We can see what's going on.
You can get very clear figures going on here.
Budget Moyen? Is this Kawa? I think this is my next opponent is the winner of this one. Yeah, it's Kawa versus Hannah. I'm playing the winner of this one. So, oh my goodness, it's a flipping Patriot deck. Monka S. Well.
Okay. Take a quick look at what's going on here. Sorry guys, just slightly distracted by things, but it's okay. I mean, this is looking fine for Kawa, of course, as long as he can get hold of... I'm working out whether he wants to put Cosmo there instead. But as long as Kawa can get hold of just any of the buffs, I guess, then it should be okay. I would also be interested to see what the likes of... Oh, the Abomination got the Iceman. That's a little bit tough, because Abomination...
Hey, Lucian, what's up?
Turn 5,
We have won our first round game. We're playing the winner of this one. Not sure what the other deck is.
No, I'll tell you now. Kawa loves to fiddle with his cards, doesn't he? First, his cards.
He does love to fiddle with his cards.
Talking through his plays.
He likes to fiddle with other stuff too. What I bring? We can. It's closed list, so we can change in between each round. I have like Sandman, Thanos, and Surfer as my main 3 decks. I'm likely to play today. Oh my goodness, Shuri. Is this like stature Shuri? So yeah, I have Thanos. Surfer. And
there's the snap. There's the oh no. I do like this though from Hannah. We can't see what Hannah's got, but they have
Thanos.
They clearly want to pop off with stuff.
Mate, is this Shadow King of Camp Lehigh? Oh my god, it is, isn't it?
Snap if you don't like try and be a little bit aggressive, at least in some respect.
And it can hit whatever gets Shuried and the Nebula. Oh my god.
I do like this.
But he has to hold it until 6, which does actually make things very awkward for him.
Kawa got a Shadow King against your Shuri deck.
That's actually super awkward, isn't it?
Nebula.
Hey Bane.
Whatever's going to be played next is going to be absolutely brutal. Sorry guys, I've got to fix a little bit.
Yeah, the priority does make it really weird. Oh. Oh. Oh.
There we go. Sorry. Oh god, sorry about that. I should really think about this before I mess this up, shouldn't I? Let me see if I can change.
The Debris is a really good top deck though.
You know when
Actually gives him something to play.
There we go. I guess we're doing that now.
The Wasp got discarded by Black Bolt.
Okay, cool. So yeah,
They're locked in. This
wow.
this one is going through, right?
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That is a big black bolt. And it did not discard the Shadow King. Yikes, for want of a better phrase.
Well, I mean, like the Shadow King. Like I don't know what's in the Dark Dimension, but the Shadow King is only paying him to 6 points.
I was really thinking about what?
But it's
Wait a minute.
what? Why not play it out though? I guess he doesn't want to.
What? Hang on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 13.
There's like no point of retreating there, right?
You know what? I wasn't even looking at Kawa's hand. The Shadow King was huge, but I didn't realize there was no backup.
I'm just restreaming it. I'm playing the winner of this
That's
game,
my
Bane.
bad.
I'm
I
playing
was
in his
distracted.
tournament.
That's my excuse. I'm sticking with it, but moving quickly on. This is not the final round, but could be very likely the final round. between
Yeah.
these
So
two
I'm
players.
playing the winner of this one in the
And
quarterfinal. I
it's
think it
with
is.
a Project Pegasus on the far left. Blue Marvel along with Misty Knight going to start stacking up that power.
A
Patriots
superb
there with a Super
specimen.
Skull as well. Although I do.
I mean, yeah, no, it's closed list, so you can change deck in between each one, which makes it quite weird. I'll be honest, but it's because Raven's hosting it himself. It's his first time doing it, right? And he's not got like admin help and stuff, so like preparing deck lists and stuff isn't something he was set up for, which is understandable. It's obviously not ideal though.
We'll see. We'll see.
I mean, especially because like the games are being streamed, right? And you can change your lists in between. I think that's like the biggest problem with it.
Oh, that was a weirdly enough.
Because
like,
then,
you could argue
like,
that was
I
a
can
pretty
change my
good
deck
trade,
depending on what my
right?
opponent's playing, right?
Right. That's kind of. I would argue that was a misplay if we want to get specific, right? Because
What did Black Bolt discard,
there's
guys?
no huge reason Kawa had to play Misty Knight that turn because it was a turn 1 Pegasus, and Kawa.
Patriot. Oh no! Oh snap! That was definitely a misplay. Hannah should snap here 100%. This is definitely a snap.
Kawa could maybe look back on and think, you know what? Oops.
She should definitely snap here. Get him out. And then he's yeah, nice.
Oh, and there's this one's getting spicy.
Good snap from Hannah. Looks like Hannah might be the ascendancy.
A bit of a spicy meatball here. Kawa's gonna retreat.
Because like the sad reality is like if we assume that neither of these players are going to change their decks,
Taking the,
right? The deck that I bring is going to change depending on who gets through. Is that bad sportsmanship? I mean, kinda. Feels a bit dirty, but it's also just like
Hannah, on the other hand, does have a little bit of wiggle room.
kind of how it goes, right? They can also change their decks, bear in mind. So Hannah just has to win. Hannah's actually hosting a tournament in a few weeks, which I'm playing in as well. I haven't signed up for it yet though. Death's Domain. That's got to be
So
good for
Death's
Kawa.
Domain, not too bad at all, although Hannah, of course, does have.
Yeah,
Armor,
opponents allowed to do it also,
something
yeah.
That could just negate this sort of benefit that Kawa has, right? If you're playing Patriot and you see Death's Domain, you're normally happy because you can Ultron, you can Squirrel Girl, you can Debris, and all of this kind of benefits you. So let's see what happens here. Patriot rocking left. I actually, thinking about this now, I feel like Cosmo would be better, right?
Is steroids allowed? Oh, absolutely.
Like Cosmo could be better right here because the way I would view this is if you're expecting the whole sort of Black Bolt, Shuri, so on stuff, well, there's already 2 cards in Dream Dimension. They can't Black Bolt on curve. They could Shuri, but then just get Cosmo down in Fisk. And I feel like you're looking pretty good if you Kawa, but let's see what happens.
I'm not sure I would be playing Cosmo this turn.
Patriot just to get it down. And I think this Cosmo on Fisk would be fantastic here. I don't think
Cosmo now seems fine. I'm not sure if it particularly matters which location Kawa goes to be honest.
Else, I can't even remember all the cards that are in the deck. Maybe a Doom, I don't know.
This one just looks very good for Kawa anyway. I don't think Super Scroll does anything against Hannah's deck. Stature. There might be a Dark Hawk, but I'm not sure there actually is.
We wait for this turn, This is my first Noodleverse tournament. Is up to $175 so far. Any donations?
Top 2 get paid out, so we've got to win
Does go straight to the tournament.
2 more
You see it
games
pop up on the
for a
screen,
payout
little
for top 2.
$175
We're top 8 right
per
now.
day if people do,
So yeah, 2 more games.
add any
Let me
bits
get
of
paid.
cash they've got lying around onto there.
I think 75% goes to first, and then 25% goes to second.
Roll to add to the prize pool as well, which is Noodleverse.
So it's a nice payout if we win.
We'll also get a special shout out in the next tournament.
There's a lot of very good players to.
Yeah, it's gonna be Cosmo and Fisk. I like this a lot.
No Misty Knight. It's weird.
Yes,
Oof,
there you go.
big.
That's exactly what.
Why
I
no
was
Misty
expected
Knight?
here.
I
You
don't.
see the old thumbs up from Hannah.
I don't
But
understand.
the joy here for Hannah is they can just keep playing this out. It's no issue, right? Retreating does nothing, so why not keep playing? But I do think the Cosmo there definitely felt like the logical choice.
Like the Nebula though.
Interesting again. Is Kawa not going to play the...
Does he already have mid control, so he can just play Blue Marvel left?
Because if you were going to play the
Six.
Ultron, you'd play Misty Knight in Dream Dimension, would you not?
I guess he knows like what he's playing against more than us, so I can see him just going Blue Marvel left and getting the most points he can in Fisk.
There is a slight, you know, slight decrease in power, and I guess what Kawa might be thinking is the
He's playing this weirdly.
I
He needs
guess
to
what Kawa
chill.
might be thinking is, well,
You can tell. I can tell by his
I'm
mouse
gonna get
movements
main,
that he's
so I need all the
anxious.
power I can get. Oh wait, a pass? Is Hannah just saying, "Show me more cards"?
Yeah, what is going on now? This game's locked in. Neither player can retreat. There's no point. Looks like it's going down to the last game.
Let's have a little look here. Ultron going to be coming out. I don't think there's too much Hannah can do, but let's see what the, you know, what it rolls like. Again, versus Patriots sometimes, especially when leaving changes nothing, you can see, well, hang on, I have Doom. Like, maybe Doom could yoink something if they don't draw Ultron.
And the crowd goes mild. What's going on here?
A superb specimen, truly.
It's just going to be the retreat there, I guess. Just
Okay.
Don't bother seeing what was left again.
All right, comes down to this one.
Forward Patriot deck, so not too much to know, I think, by now. And I think this is what? Is this going to be round 10? Round 10. One.
I'm not sure if I've ever seen round 10 before.
All of the noodles in one noodle basket here. Wakandan Embassies, the first stop on this tour. And Squirrel Girl getting hit. Wow, Abomination and Ultron. That might not seem like a huge deal, but that is so much spiking power. It's like the kind of the opposite of what Patriot normally does, which is a lot of spread power. But Abomination, yeah, just rock the 511.
Oh, big Iceman. Big Iceman.
Hit the Abomination though, so twice.
Rickety
in the
Bridge.
matchup so far. We've seen Kawa's Abomination kind of sitting looking.
I'd say this favours Hannah.
611.
So Hannah's
The
looking
Ultron's
quite good
huge,
right
though,
now.
because it does mean that no matter what, Kawa can say, well, you either like mid will just never exist unless there's an armor, and I think that's fine. I think having that knowledge.
I play the winner of this game,
Okay.
Justin. Death's Domain, Rickety Bridge.
And Death's domain.
It's got to be good for Kawa, that one, but then it's
So
about,
an
can he
armor
get enough
and a-
points to the
and a
left? And I would
different
wager
armor, because suddenly the
he
Ultron
might be
will
struggling.
good now.
But
Huge.
this is really awkward for Kawa. Like, the Cosmo's super bad here. He can't really play Cosmo anywhere.
I think Kawa could like just pass. Ooh.
I definitely.
Oh, there's also this option, right?
Don't
Cosmo
think I
left,
like this.
Blue Marvel left, and then Ultron like.
Cosmo left wins. I guess it denies the Shuri.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting line.
Well, I mean, Kawa's locked it in now, so we'll. Have
I guess he's already winning Death's Domain, but then he can't, like... Oh, is he, though?
Oh, okay, we've recovered. There's the armor. We've got a slightly more interesting final game.
Yeah, this has been an interesting one for sure. This is not a good turn for Kawa either. Super Scroll and Rickety Bridge is kind of
Now-
interesting.
Kawa could super scroll Rickety
What? You don't even know a Cosmo?
if he really wanted to.
Yeah, this is quite a nice play.
Super scroll Rickety, and what this would do would actually just secure like.
But then he has the
all
Ultron
locations
mid,
with
which
base
seems a little
ruins at this.
a little
point.
dodgy. I'm not sure.
Mystique gonna proc out. Oh no, is this a Shuri? Is this a Shuri? Don't be a Shuri.
Oh!
Oh no.
That is
Oh,
filthy.
no. That's
But he's still in a little bit of an
Shuri
awkward
Cosmo
spot, isn't he?
One way or another, and suddenly now, Blue Marvel. The only weird thing here, and I'll be completely honest, is how's Kawa gonna play this?
He should probably just slam Abomination, right? Blue Marvel Abomination.
It's good to block out the Shuri, but the weird part now is, does this have to be a Super Skrull mid? Which means there's no Blue Marvel, and then it's just like Ultron Hope? Because there's no buffs, right? Ultron's just +2. That's the weird. I mean, imagine how much better this would be if Abomination was not Iceman. Good old, is it Bobby Drake? Is that Iceman? Good old Bobby.
I think I'd rather Hannah wins. Patriot scares me.
Yeah, Kawa trying to work out what's going on here.
Could obviously just queue like
Without
Surfer
Blue
control,
Marvel, and without the Patriot,
Sarah
there's just
control,
nothing
but
going
seems a
on.
bit mean. Oh!
Well, now I just hope that Hannah just really stares at this board. I mean, it's pretty obvious now because nothing died. But that Super Scroll not showing like the Professor X animation, the armor animation is really wonky. And
Yo, Dogwell with the 4 months. Dude, thanks so much. I really appreciate it, mate. Hope you're doing well.
very tricky. Very tricky.
But there's also, like, the Super Scroll is
I
also...
do think
Oh, it's
right
not
now,
Cosmo,
Kawa
is it?
has
It's
to
only
stick with
armor.
the plan and just Ultron. If not, it's like Blue Marvel, Wasp, or Abomination.
It's not a very impressive Ultron at all. It's only putting 8 to the left. It's going to 8 total to the left and 3 total to the right. Seems like Ultron is super beatable. Like, Vision could just move left or something, right? But then... there's also Wasp, but yeah, Wasp is also doing very little with the Ultron. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I understand why Kawa played it like this. With the the Mystique was super tempting on the Shuri, but
Even though this kind of looked great, imagine
he really wanted this Blue Marvel down, right? Like, this is why I was kind of surprised by it.
Okay, I'm not sure.
I
what
think
thought
Hannah
of
might have it.
But with no, it's gonna be Blue Marvel.
Let's see.
Wait, why Blue Marvel right?
It's a big finish.
Thought he was gonna move the Vision.
She.
Okay, what's gonna be mid though?
Oh, Kawa does it by 1.
So close.
Oh my god.
Close there. Kawa found the line.
The Wasp.
And a huge victory there, but what?
She-Hulk left
game.
wins.
Truly,
Vision.
it was truly mind-bending. I'll be honest. I didn't see the lines. That was actually pretty crazy.
If Vision moves, right, then
Let's see what.
it was
we
just a
have here.
50-50. If She-Hulk goes left, Hannah wins.
Matches as we take a look at the bracket
Damn. Alright, I'm playing Kawa.
playing here. Who do we have there?
I don't feel too good about this one.
Moved on over Donev. Obviously, we saw Lambie win there.
I don't feel too good about this one.
Wait, how are they? Why are these names in yellow? I'm so confused. Let's see if we could go into if Johnson has a view. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah. Okay, let's try and go here. See if we can bring this up. Which view is this? This is.
Oh, me versus Kawa.
We should be okay now. If we move
Oh, he sent me one.
No, never mind. No, we're not. I think Johnson might be done. Give me a second. We'll try again. See what's going on. Wait. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, Johnson just won actually, guys. So let me update this one. Johnson taking a victory there. Fantastic. Johnson moves on over Blitz. Is Browder playing? We can maybe check in with Browder.
All right. So we're gonna, I guess, play Surfer. I don't think we're gonna be doing too well against
Specimen. Truly.
him though. We'll just stick with my OG list. Or we could play Thanos. Maybe we go Thanos. The Cosmo just seems like too much of a problem for me, right? I feel bad that I know probably what he's playing, but can't do anything about it. Alright, let's have it! Me versus Kawa for the semi-finals. He sees that as well, right? This is a snap hand. Let's get this party started. It makes more sense to go Mind Stone turn 1, yeah? I think. Hey LVP, it's good, thanks, mate. We're in the quarterfinal right now against my friend Kawatek, who we think is playing Patriot, but he might not be. Nebula seems great here. If I could snap again, I would. Been very good. Probably Reality Stone over here. Ooh, that's probably not so good. I don't know, maybe it's fine. Daredevil would suggest it's not Patriot. We can skip the turn. Because Morag actually makes things super awkward. He just retreats, cool. They don't see the Thanos? Right, but they can check my deck. Technically, right? They can just click to see them Thanos. Alright, good start. We only saw, what, one card? Daredevil? I hit the nuts this game, which is exactly why I snapped so early. I would imagine it's probably Sentry. Which also, if it's Sentry, like filling up the right lane to play around Viper is quite an interesting approach. Soulstone to the right sounds very good against Sentry. I'm predicting it's Sentry because it's Kawa and there's a Daredevil. Washington's okay for us with Doom. We also could have held the Reality Stone if we predict Storm. But obviously this hand's significantly worse than the last one. Could be Galactus, that's true. Oh my goodness. Well. We don't know what he has. But he doesn't know that I have this. Doctor Doom on 5 is pretty good. But Iron Man is going to surely catch him off guard here. I think it's a good snap from him. Like, a lot of Thanos players would usually retreat here, but there is a lot of good cards for me to hit, right? Like, it's only really Thanos that's bad in my deck. The armor's okay. I'm not really sure we want to play it. Oh, mate, the time stone's so good. I forgot about that. That's huge. Do you know what? Let's have it, mate. He's only played Daredevil. Like, make microphone louder. Wait, really? Anyone else having that same issue? Oh my god, you're right. It's actually Galactus, isn't it? Oh my god. And we just snapped. Jesus. That's not ideal. He never has it. His death... It's actually... I wouldn't be that surprised if we could still win from here. 06 null. Yeah. Hello from Bulgaria. Hi, hi, hi. Damn. Bad snap. Never mind. We didn't know what it was. Someone in chat did call it though, but... Probably not a very good matchup for me, to be honest. I think we just need to be aggressive with snaps.
Destiny will arrive.
If I hit Sunspot, I get punished for not playing this, but otherwise it doesn't actually matter, and we have more intel. Kinda tempted to hold the Power Stone for the Lockjaw, since it doesn't draw us a card. This is obviously very good for Null. I think we're really going to struggle with this matchup. We just have to kind of hope that he misses it a lot, right? I don't really think we can beat Galactus very often at all. If ever, really. It's a horrific matchup. Basically relying on Iron Man. I don't really like this either. He still doesn't know that I don't have Aero, for example. I'm just trying to like get him out of here, man. I think this matchup's so bad that I need to just be aggressive and hope that he doesn't have Galactus in hand already and takes the concede. He's roping so much on 3, which is making me think he doesn't have Electro. Otherwise he would just slam it, right? So Null is 18, 25 points. Quite a lot of points. Shang-Chi, of course, also very likely. Ironlad could be replaced by a lot of stuff, really. Professor X, maybe. Which is a real shame that I don't have the Professor X in this list. Would help her. Yeah, Kazar would be solid. What? Okay.
I am Iron Man.
Well, this one looks like a win. What a strange play. Looks like the snap was good. I don't know why he didn't retreat if this was really his line. That's a fancy looking Zola, by the way. We can maybe go Dino plus a 1-drop into Lockjaw on the last turn. The problem is none of these 1-drops draw me a card. They milled my Mind Stone, I do believe. Yeah. Bruv, he is a roper. Roping's good though, but jeez. I think Ironlad is just insane. I think it's an amazing card. I think it's super duper duper good. It's a very high rolly card as well though, but there's nothing wrong with that. That's a low roll and a half. Wow. Wow. That's probably a problem. Probably a problem. Shang-Chi to the left is going to be the play, isn't it? Nailed. We're probably losing. He might be scared of Blue Marvel. He's probably not scared of me dooming again, though. Is there ever a way I can beat Shang-Chi? This plays for 7. Nope. Shang-Chi, Daredevil. So I guess I'm just playing for Tiebreaker instead then. Oof. I think high Evo. I think Ironlad's really bloody good though. I mean, for such a bad matchup, we're doing very, very well. It's a shame about the extra cute cube we lost. Ooh. That's a no-brainer. Alright. He's on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is like a free cube loss for him. Very good retreat. I have not made it into infinite yet, but my win rate's very high. I just haven't played much. Bad hand. Absorbing Man. Okay. The Lockjaw's certainly very good. We haven't seen 4 of his cards. Actually, we did. No, we've seen Absorbing Man got discarded. There's 3 cards we haven't seen. Most likely Death, Null, and Octopus. Hey Zane, we're in the quarterfinal right now against my friend Kawatek. But we're in a very, very, very dodgy matchup as he's playing Thanos. Sorry, Galactus. We also haven't seen Shang-Chi yet, right? So it's most likely Shang-Chi, Death, Null, no Octopus, or Nimrod. Maybe he's not playing Shang-Chi. It's a weird deck, that's for sure. It's a weird old Galactus deck. Probably one we need to try and challenge to win. Armor, Nebula, Sunspot, Wasp are all options off Ironlad, so it seems wrong to play him. This only counts as 3 points, I think, on Null. I think we might be okay here, you know. He's gonna Spider-Man me. Can we ever just outpoint him? It's only 6 points on Null, for example. Then we might have to go for it, right? We could go for Ironlad, high roll Iron Man. I feel like we've got to stay in this one, honestly, and just hope to high roll. Soulstone could be okay. Like, we haven't actually seen many big cards from him yet. I think we have to contest. We want to hit Iron Man. Come on, Iron Man! Sunspot's not bad either. Sunspot's not so bad either. Surely it can't actually win, can it? The Ironlad Sunspot. Well, we're at 18. We've not seen any card which he could play which would beat us. He only 2 cards have been destroyed. He can't play Death. We beat Chavez, right? Did we beat Chavez? Chavez plays for 9. We're at 16. I'm at 18. Shuri plus Daredevil is also a possibility. Shuri plus Daredevil is 4. I'm not looking at chat. I don't want the help. Shuri plus Daredevil is 4. 6. 7, basically. I think we're fine here. Wait, it's Greenstone? I thought I hit Sunspot. My Ironlad did hit Sunspot. Yeah. Yeah, I actually have 7 energy. It's a bug. Oh my god. The Ironlad. What a win! We didn't back down, ladies and gentlemen. We didn't back down.
The universe shall be set right.
And now suddenly, we're looking like we're in a very, very good position. No more snaps. We have 6 health. We just need to win one of the next 3 games. Bad early curve for us, this one. No Sunspot, no Nebula. The only place he can Galactus is mid, right? Do we ever, like, move the armor? Play Dino? He can Death this time. We just have to high roll Ironlad into like Iron Man or something, right? I think the Space Stone positioning was wrong. Ooh, let's go no Galactus. Nebula's nice. See a Nebula. Thanks for the thinning as well. That worked out very well. We surely just want to play like Blue Marvel here. We don't want to play into Shang-Chi, do we? Looks very good. Could still be Galactus now. It is. We lose to Death. But we can make him... We can see if he actually has it, basically, right? Death only costs 1. It probably is a loss, but we can't. There's no point in retreating. It's 2 cubes max because he only has 1 health. There's literally no point of us retreating. He might not have it. If you miss Death, which he didn't. Oh, definitely didn't. Okay, well, not much we could have done there. The Space Stone play, I'm a bit sad about, to be honest. It's definitely one thing we could have done better. Come on, the Sunspot, the Nebula. Oh, is this good for us or bad? That's a really interesting question. I don't know. I really don't know. I would say this is bad for Galactus, actually. I think it's less likely that they get Galactus overall. Okay, we don't want to see Electro or Wave this turn, of course. The concern here is I've got a bunch of cards that I want to play, but it's obviously very bad for death. But I think we just have to hope and pray that he misses. Right, let's really think about how I'm doing this one. I want the draw over here. I'm quite happy for these here, and I guess the Wasp is fine mid. You can only Galactus me mid, so maybe my Wasp shouldn't be going mid. I think this is probably a misplay, right? I could have put my Sunspot mid. Had a lot more points, potentially. Well, let's just hope he missed it. Definitely had the play to win the last one, I think, without this Space Stone. In that lane, I could have done it, maybe. There's the Nimrod. We still haven't seen, there's one card we haven't seen, which is either Null or Shang-Chi. He's only playing one of those two cards, which is pretty outrageous. Pretty respectable, though. So, the question... Yeah, I mean, he might not have Shang-Chi, is basically what we've learned here. So, I think we have to just...
I am Iron Man.
try and beat him. In fact... I'm going first. So, I'm going second rather. We might be okay here. If the Suns... I couldn't actually play Sunspot in Hellfire Club, could I? The Null is like a big concern, but obviously we just have to hope he doesn't have it. We're at 24 points, so we tie with Death. Seen his whole deck apart from one card, which is either Death or either Null or Shang-Chi. Death ties with us. I think we beat everything else. Let's go, man! Let's go! Woo! Woo! Woo-wee! Can't believe we won that one. Into the semis! GG to my friend Kawatek. Whew. Cow's actually howling. Hopefully, the game is so funny. Okay, I'm glad.
Although Kawa has the option of like the Nimrod into
Guys, look.
Right? That's definitely not terrible.
Let me mute Marvel Snap.
Okay, Sunspot on the right. Interesting. And the Wasp being played. Oh! Alright. Oh! Okay. Now there's a game of Snap. Cowan might be fighting back here.
How much of this did they see, do you know? I really hope they saw the Ironlad. It's cool we have Raven's POV as well. I can make it like a triple threat video. We've got the cast on both reactions.
This turned out pretty well. And like I said, I think the redraw was really strong.
Yeah. I just didn't know what his opening... The fact that he had Yondo and Electro probably makes it more... Maybe I should have just Atalan. Like, what do you guys think on Atalan?
Yeah, there goes the Nimrod.
It was pretty good for me as well, I have to say, right? It gave me the Iron Man.
Up his sleeve. Anything? Let's find out. I don't know if there's anything crazy that Specimen can do here. Again, we've not seen all of the cards.
Oh, baby, there
Let's
is!
find out. Oh, Iron Man.
Iron Man was so good this series.
It's definitely going to be a tough one. Is Specimen really just playing a deck that can like just compete? This is going to be a lot of power, but the problem is now only, I guess, one card.
This is what I'm saying about Galactus, right? If you can actually compete in the Galactus lane, it becomes a lot more exciting. No Chavez either, but... Bro.
The most he's got. You know what?
Chavez wasn't winning though.
Cowar's a friend of mine. I like him a lot. But he chose to lock in Galactus. Okay, that's not a lot of power. Oh, the Thanos! The Infinity Gauntlet comes crashing down.
Let's go.
Coward
Yeah, that was me winning. The stream's on delay
out
slightly.
of there. Galactus slain
We're in the semis.
by Thanos. Got a little fist bump there between two players that, of course, know each other very well. Let's take a look.
Oh, baby. Might be up against Lamy next. Favourite for the tournament, probably. Johnson, Lamy still in it. Moyen obviously got taken out in the first round.
I'm just going to fill this in, fill the bracket in, because I just know,
Joe Curley.
you know, issues.
Who's next?
Rowdy
Most likely Lamy.
is in the semi-finals. Specimen is in the semi-finals. And it could be Johnson, and it could be either Brandon or Lambie.
We'll just wait to see what Raven's saying. He might want to like broadcast all the semis, so we might have to wait for the other semi-final first.
Let's see what I can
OMG Docs?
get
Yeah, I
some
know.
cooking. Some battle room
Rip.
4.
Everyone knows I'm Joe Curley anyway. Gwent docs me back in the day.
Over here.
This is another quarterfinal.
So Johnson, well-known
So if we win this next game, we're in the money, guys. Which will be my first like prize. Will be my first winnings from a Marvel Snap tournament. Actually,
this one.
not won any money from the Snap tournament yet.
And stay calm. Looking to rock Patriot.
25% for second. What's 25% of 175? What, like 40? 250? Is that right? 4250? Is that right? Did I get it right? I can play a different deck each round. So we played Sandman round 1, Thanos round 2.
Looks like Kawa might be joining us.
Should I also join the call? They're in a call together. Should I join that call? Alright, I'm going to join that call. No, I'm not. There's a max number of people. I ain't joining no call.
Keep talking for me, mate. 1 sec.
Test. 1 2 1 2 test.
Okay, in 3 minutes, chat. Tell me if it's too quiet or not.
I guess
Either
Cowar's
way,
hosting.
I'm guessing
No,
you can see Johnson's screen. Looks like we're having Patriot, which you played a little bit earlier. Going up
So Johnson
against,
also on the
this very
Patriot.
Popular Shuri deck now.
Oh, so it's the same matchup technically. Interesting. Luke Cage in there. That's definitely an interesting thing.
Yeah, it's definitely a spicy one. And rough matchup there, but I'll be honest. I said just then, Kawa, I like you a lot, but you chose Galactus, therefore you deserve to lose.
Everything about that game was memes, so that I was there for it.
You definitely got that we saw there. Like 100% got by a couple of things.
It is what it is, right? These things happen. It makes great content, so I'm here for it.
Moyen lost like in a danger room
An
to a
interesting
danger room in the
here
first round for
the
7 cubes.
Shuri into Star-Lord. Not often the play you see on turn 6.
I think I have a plan for the next round. What deck I go for as well.
Okay, yeah, I'll end stream and I'll just host Raven. Okay, cool.
Oh, you don't have to end the stream. You can just put my screen on the screen if you want, mate.
No, but they're saying I'm ahead of you, so it's unfair. Because I've no delay, so I can.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah, because then the stream will be behind. That's a good point, yeah. Okay, sorry about the dogs barking, guys.
Sorry about the dogs barking, guys.
Most importantly, I don't know what's taking so long here. Was this just a timeout? Did they just forget to press enter? Well, I can see. Yeah, Blue Marvel beef. Up the
Star-Lord,
little-
hello.
I think that should be good for Star-Lord.
It's a
Oh
loss.
no! It was a draw.
Mate, buff Star-Lord.
Oh, Johnson just got slapped in the face.
Buff
Wow.
Star-Lord,
I thought
dude.
Star-Lord was gonna make it, and he did not.
Wow.
Alright, I'm ready now, buddy. One sec.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
I wonder if he thought it was going to work the other way around. Like the Star-Lord would buff first and then Shuri would buff it, but it doesn't, right? It buffs by 2 and then the Star-Lord goes through. Right? Or is that a bug? Because he seems pretty unhappy about that.
Journey. Yeah, of course. Bring the memes.
Thanks up for the raid.
Shouldn't
Also,
have gone to
remember, you are
10?
3 minutes behind, so anything you say will be delayed, Kawa. To chat, I mean.
I didn't
Yeah,
see what.
that was pretty
how
brutal there for Johnson.
big the number was,
I
yeah.
honestly, I'll be honest, I didn't count
A
it because of the Blue
superb
Marvel, but I
specimen,
thought the
truly.
Shuri was gonna make it. Ooh, TVA with
my
this hand. What do you
yeah.
think, Juggernaut Nebula?
In this general matchup, I would say it's weird. Like if the opponent has the Patriot stuff, like Patriot debris stuff, like it can be quite good for.
How you find it? Ironlad Thanos? Very good. Not my idea. I saw a lot off of Lammy, who's our next opponent, and I think might be playing
Stick it through, but
Thanos most likely.
I played Patriot, and you can get bad draws with Patriot, right? So this
Seems very, very good.
Yeah, all your Abomination can get Iceman every single game
yeah.
because that was brutal.
Every game.
At least the ones we saw.
Panther works differently.
Okay, so Luke Cage is
Hmm.
going to be coming down.
The
on
Panther
top
just always
there
doubles,
again.
right? With Shuri.
Really
Doesn't
weird
matter,
with
like
this
double,
team.
like it's the same amount of doubles either way,
Johnson
whichever
and
happens
Nebula,
first. It doesn't actually make a
because it's
difference.
an odd card, right? Because, well, your opponent wants to play on Nebula, which is fine. That keeps Nebula low power, which is bad. But if they keep playing on Nebula, then they'll lose probably, right? So very tricky.
Like with
Ooh,
Panther, it's just 2 doubles
Patriot
either way, right?
above
It's the same amount of
danger.
points either way.
Yikes.
With other cards, it's definitely not the
But it's
case.
also interesting, even if opponent did choose to play into
So like Star-Lord's buffing by 3,
Nebula, wouldn't
right?
drop
And it's only 2
Power
power.
was still played, right? So it's just to like swap whatever power away was going to be there.
But yeah, that's my understanding of how that
There's
works.
No turn 4, right?
So I'm pretty sure
I mean,
Bifrost
it's
doesn't go
just
through.
To be
I'm still not sure. This happened to me the other day. I'm still not 100% sure.
Pretty much
Armor
all
or
you can do is, like,
Shang-Chi left. here.
Johnson can't concede either. I don't know who Ant Stay Calm is. I've not heard of them before.
Um,
Johnson is a very, very
weird-
good player.
weird yeah, Bifrost goes first, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bifrost
wait,
does go
it's
through,
gonna be a
but it
draw.
shouldn't.
So
But
you've
it
gotta
does.
Try and win the draw.
I'm pretty sure it shouldn't, but it
No one
does.
can play TVA, basically,
that's true,
because
that's true.
Bifrost happens
Yeah.
first. Bifrost is a weird one.
Yeah,
It breaks the left to right rule, doesn't it?
yeah, I think it does.
Yeah, so he just plays Shang. I think Shang is the play on right side. But I don't think that beats it, does it? No, surely not. I mean, that's all he can do.
Surely not.
Wait, it's only 5 power
Can't concede.
on the.
Play a card.
Oh,
Okay.
Armor.
Okay. I mean, yeah, something has to be done. TVA for the last game. Debris. Oh.
No tiebreaker. If you clog yourself, big brain.
They have their Patriot stuff, like
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't
That
clog
could have been
themselves.
crazy if like.
It's so weird it works like that. It really shouldn't, should it?
But yeah, that's just
Yeah.
gonna be it, just like that. Johnson.
GG. Johnson
Gonna
rip.
be out. What a shame. We didn't get to see too much
Yeah.
of him, but really, really strong player. I'm glad he made the effort. Because again, Johnson all the way over in Korea, so it's gonna be late for them.
yeah.
Let's look at the bracket.
Popping into this tournament. So we've got a really interesting. Let me pull up the.
I definitely just left Kawa behind.
Broad's in the semi against Ant Stay Calm. So it's Broad or Stay Calm in the
Guys, just
final.
Checking out what's going on over here.
And we're waiting for Wesley Brendan.
What room is Lambie in? Room 2.
I'd say if we win this, we're looking good.
There we
This
go,
is the
guys. We will be jumping over.
Wesley-
here to Lambie, and I think
Lambie is the favorite for the
Lambie also
tournament from
made
here.
it,
Okay, so it's got death as well. I was also thinking about
Yeah,
some
so
kind of
let's go on to
spicy death
Brendan is a host of
death
a
version here.
Marvel Snap podcast.
There's a leech. Oh my god, this deck looks so scary.
Cool to have, like,
I don't even know how to go about trying to beat this thing. Holy shit.
We've got many
I
cards.
forgot about
being
playing
put
Leech in
on
my
the
Thanos
top
deck,
matchup.
actually.
Lambie doing well with this Thanos list, and Brendan, I didn't even catch what the list was there. So we'll
I
wait to see
haven't.
it.
I didn't know he was playing this. No, I thought he was playing a different kind of Thanos.
Yeah. He's gone silent.
How do we beat such a deck? I actually don't know.
think his whole idea was like Lamby's known for playing his Thanos decks, right?
Leech is very scary for
Oh, Galactus
a
is-
Surfer deck.
Like, I didn't know Specie was going to play Thanos, but I do believe that in Johnson's regular list for this, he does run Arrow. So obviously we're missing a lot of context.
Need to switch to chat. Sorry, Justin. You don't need to switch.
An Arrow, pull the card here and
I
there.
don't know what deck I'm thinking, honestly.
really
I'm sorry, I'm just a
tricky
bit
setup
useless.
As well, 'cause obviously Baxter building.
Sorry
now
you felt
is
like that, my
switched
bad.
over to Xandar, but the asteroid M is such a weird location. It's not one I particularly
How do we
hate.
beat
It's
Thanos?
one where you have to think about.
YouTube isn't
every
showing me the...
single
Wait,
time.
really?
Doc Ock's long gone. Especially with the dominance of
YouTube
sort
isn't
of
showing
full
you the
shots,
Twitch
right?
comments?
Because like I feel like the game right now is so saturated.
It should
with three
be.
drops and then obviously tons of four.
I can see it on my end. It says restream bot. Might just need to refresh. I can see it on my end.
Yeah, it's that thing of everyone saying Marvel Snap is a 3 and 4 cost.
It's working fine for you. Cool.
Those probably are the most popular cards. If you think
Yeah, I was
about
gonna
it,
say.
Yeah, so like my concern with playing Surfer
Right now, I think I said earlier, at the
is
start of the tournament. I think Zabu is probably the single most impactful card in the game right now.
the Leech.
I agree.
But here we are seeing gems as far as the eye can see.
It's
or
so good
stone,
against it.
depending on what you want to call them.
Glistening in front.
We could go for a Thanos mirror.
Again, wave like will just be pulled over to M.
We could try that.
With this death in hand. Lamby. Oh, Lamby chose not to Killmonger.
Not really sure if I fancy a Thanos mirror against him. I don't fancy Sandman against it.
Arrow here, so this Galactus will be coming out.
Then we'll go Surfer.
Deck.
See what we can do.
That's a 50-50.
Whoa.
Well, Sarah's
Okay,
bad
wait.
against Leech, right?
Is it
So
even
we won't
50-50?
play Sarah.
Oh wait. Hang on,
It
hang
is,
on,
yeah.
hang on. 2, go down. Is it not always Xandar?
Where he plays.
This
Yeah.
deck scares the life out of me. I don't really know how to approach beating it. I don't want to just build like a perfect counter deck either. I'm not even sure you can. Maybe like
If you
a
were playing
normal
Galactus,
Thanos deck.
wouldn't you have played it on Xandar, so you guarantee priority.
It would be bad. Normal Thanos would be bad in the mirror. You'd be relying on drawing
Oh, it's Destroyer.
thingamajigger too much.
I mean, okay.
Lane control.
I mean,
yeah, it's not a great situation for
They have
us.
Doom. I could kind of see it though.
I mean, it's just Doom, right?
yeah, Doom's looking pretty good, honestly.
Do you know what would be really, really spicy? This has actually been done to me before. If you Zola a Destroyer, both of them stay alive.
Wait, really?
Because the other one isn't really created,
Yeah.
right?
What?
Yeah. I was gonna say, is it not just chi?
Is that true? I don't think that's true,
What's
guys.
the next turn?
What?
what's
That's not
the turn
true.
from Brendan here?
That makes no sense.
If you kill the Destroyer, Zola's gone. Zola doesn't matter anymore.
If you,
right?
if you,
If they Galactus, you win every single location.
their voice is pretty quiet. Oh, really?
You know what I mean? He's
I mean,
gonna
it's-
go
it's-
for the
it's-
Doom.
Cow said apparently if you
The shot
Zola
makes
destroy,
sense,
the
but
other
look at
one
it.
doesn't
Imagine
die.
there's no shot you run Zola on this list. Wait, what? I would be.
I wouldn't.
baffled.
Kango.
Oh.
As
That's not true. Yeah, I didn't think it was
usual.
true either. If you
As
Zola Destroyer,
usual,
the second one
Kang,
dies.
All the build up,
The first
none
one
of the
dies.
payoff.
Yeah. And now we will see a quick ending coming out here.
Yeah,
Oh,
the first
now?
one dies.
Now?
Yeah, for sure.
Does Lambie actually chi? Is that
He should chi.
madness? He should definitely chi, right?
Yeah, you beat
And
Zola.
that's just
Oh my
queue up
God, look at that.
1800
Oh.
animations. Yeah. there we
But you
go.
would.
Oh yeah, all
He's
these,
on
all these
anyway.
animations re-trigger.
There needs to be an armor in the first lane for it to work. Right, that's probably what.
Okay,
Cow
okay.
was
I like
missing.
this a lot because this is correct. Because this is what you do versus Kang. Because if your opponent stays in, they can beat what you did, right? So you swap because it's not like this is a bad play. We would talk about whether this was the play actually. So I like this a lot. It does mean Shangatang moves across, of course, with the Asteroid M again. Like I said, always going to be aware. Oh,
Oh!
ouch!
All right, it's me versus Lammy, guys.
Ouch.
Me versus
Wait
the
a minute,
final
let's just
boss
see,
of
would you
Snap
have
to
won if
get in the
It
money
was Doom.
Yeah.
into the final.
Right.
Wait.
Would have been 15 left, and it would have
But then
been
on-
5,
one off.
19, 15. Oh no, it would have been one off. Yeah, it would have still lost, right? Wow.
It's a Brendan though. Like that was still like the Taskmaster. Like that it was still a possible winning play. So.
Yeah, I mean it was worth doing, right? Because like, because again, if Lambie changes their play, and you
Lammy's just good luck. I'm just gonna go to the loot. Alright. Okay. Right. I'm gonna decide what deck I pick. And then I will send a code. I know what I'm playing. Let me just check Raven's okay with us playing. He might want us to wait. Okay, we're gonna play. It's my first time playing against Lammy. Should I make emote only? Yeah, I'd probably good idea to make it emote only, thanks. Hiding screen just in case. I mean, he's not gonna do that, but you never know. I'm too paranoid, mate. That's why usually my tactic is I always make them send the code, but he just asked me to send the code, so I just hid my screen while I pick deck. That makes sense. In a closed deck list tournament, right? Especially when we're both streaming and there's like chats and people. I don't know what he said. Yeah, you could make it emote only. I think that would be a good idea. Thanks. Although there's a YouTube chat which isn't going to be set to emote only, so maybe it's not worth. Ah, it's fine. You can leave it. I'm going to try and not look at chat anyway. See, he said something to me. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to start the semi-final. If we win, we get $40. This is a $40 game of Snap. But if we win the next game, then we get like $130. But this is a $40 battle mode. We're playing against Lammy, top contender for best player in the game. We're predicting he's playing Thanos with Death. We just watched his quarterfinal. There's going to be a Leech in there. There's going to be a Wave. And all those cards are pretty problematic. But we've been able to switch decks throughout the tournament. We decided to go in on the Silver Surfer deck. And I quite like the look of Mirror Dimension, by the way. I wonder if the hand is good enough to snap. I think we need to be aggressive with the snaps. He didn't play anything turn one. You realize everyone can see the code? Oh, yeah. That's a good point. Oops. Thanks, no one, for sniping me. Oh, Reality Stone gone is huge. Really big. Now, I don't have a strong opinion over which of these is better. The rocks or the negative zone. I think the negative zone is not very good for me. I don't have many big cards. He has Lockjaw. Seems like a pretty easy storm. Into the negative zone.
Wind, aid my hand.
That is rather intimidating. Bollocks. Get in. We have to do this because you can play something like Death, Thanos, Dino, and then we just play to win the other lane. We're ahead of Doom with Surfer, but we need to be careful of Leech on 5. Okay. I think we have to go Lizard Surfer here. Because of Doom. Doom threat's pretty big to tie the right, and we would lose the tiebreaker, you would think. The question I have really is, where do we actually play the Lizard, for example? Is he likely to be able to upset my Lizard? It's quite possible. I think we could maybe just go to the other lane. We just play to split the lanes and beat Doom. I think splitting the Lizards makes a lot of sense. It's a shame we have no Goose. Goose would have been really nice. Super interesting. So, Maximus Killmonger is 10 points. Not even necessarily winning here. We've not seen any stones come through yet. Like Mind Stone, for example, would put him out of reach mid. Is this card also leeched? By the way, the top card. Thanos is only 10 to the left, which we beat. So we beat Thanos left. I don't really think there's much we can lose to if we just go all in on the left here. We've already snapped. I think we just have to play it like this, right? Play to beat Thanos. We could lose to Magneto with this line. Ooh, big start! $40 game of Snap right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is it! This is big, high stakes, high level. I'm playing against one of the best players in the world. Right up there with the best. Undeniably. And we started off with the Silver Surfer coming through. Come on. It was a good snap. I still think we're... It's a big ask, you know? It's a big old ask, isn't it? The Rogue might catch him off guard. That's one thing we've got going for us. No 2-drop in hand yet. This is not looking hot. The big house definitely favors us, although death could be a problem down the line. Space Stone would suggest... Oh, nice. Nice! Is this good enough to snap on? The old loosey-goosey. The problem with Goose is death, but we can maybe jug it away. I think it would be wrong for us to snap here. Ah, would it? Let's go for it. I think we've got to be aggressive. Big house is so good for us, man. Oh, damn! Uh-oh! He baited me in. Reeled in. He hit me with the snapback. It's like I raised him in poker. He checked. And then he raised. I raised. And then he re-raised my raise. That's basically what just happened. Gotta hope he misses the death and the wave, right? Oh my god. Oh my god, Batman! Oh! And this is for 4 flipping cubes, baby! That's a high roll. We could. Cosmo, I doubt he plays Shang-Chi. I massively doubt it. We could be safe and Cosmo it. Oh, there's the death. That's big. That's huge. I mean, if he has Shang-Chi, he's going to do it now, right? So I don't really think we should Cosmo. I think we should just really focus on getting as many points as we can into the big house. Right? I mean, he might not draw the Shang-Chi till later. Please no Shang-Chi. I think we can just... We're in such a good position we can get away with it here, right? We're in such a solid spot. I really doubt he plays Shang-Chi, though. We need to be careful of Leech. We need to be particularly careful of Wave and then She-Hulk sneaking in. That's like the biggest concern. If we get waved, though, we can just jug on the last turn. So we just do Lizard Maximus and then we can just jug it away, right? If it's Leech, we're just winning. Probably. Or at least he thinks we're winning. Oh, he can't even Leech, right? It's impossible for us to get leeched on. Because of Goose and Big House. Oh my god, guys. We can't play anything. We win the tiebreaker though, surely. He can... Oh, do we though? Oh my god, we can't play flipping anything. He can maybe play... Well, he can definitely play to the right. We're 24 points ahead. Oh, 24 down mid. And to the right, it's 38. 24, 38, 14. It's 14. Dino would do it, right? We actually lose to Dino. Can you believe it? We lose to Dino, we lose to Marvel. Oh my god. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. No! No, man. Yeah, these lockjaw rolls. Yeah, I figure if we lose four cubes, right? Like, back is against the wall, but we lost by a point. Oh my god. Yeah, we lost by a point and he hit Death Chavez off lockjaw. Wow. Interestingly, Jeff instead of Lizard was also winning for us then. The Lizard nerf actually cost us. Didn't play with my head. I disagree. I think it was worth going for. Like, I think it's a pretty bad matchup for us, and we just win on the spot if he misses Dino. It was gamble, for sure. It was probably more sensible to concede overall, but I think gambling there's kind of fine. I'm a gambler. But yeah, we could have definitely ran. That's really heartbreaking, man. He doesn't play Blue Marvel though, for sure. Doesn't make sense with Killmonger, right?
Snap.
There's no way he concedes here, but I'm just gonna try my luck. Yeah, Blue Marvel with Killmonger is very, very unlikely. For sure. Well, we've got a mountain to climb. We have to win, what, 4 in a row? Starting here. Doable.
Wind, aid my hand.
A superb specimen. True.
Doesn't look good. It does not look good. I don't really think we can compete in the far right lane at all here. We just have to say that if he has a big card we lose. We could play the Brood, I guess. Let's do that. Most likely go Goose and Surfer on 5. Jeff, would Jeff have been able to have been played into the Goose lane? It would, right? So if we had Jeff off the top, last game we would have been good as well. So we do lose to Doom, but of course we can do a well-timed Cosmo. We probably are going to Surfer now. I mean, we could also do this. But then if we get leeched on, we just lose auto. So we need to predict, where's leech more likely? Does this actually get ahead of leech? I don't think it does it? I need initiative so I can Cosmo, but I don't think I can get it against leech. Well, if I'm getting leech, I can't Cosmo. 2, 4, 6. So we're tying with Doom to the right. Maybe we just say we lose to leech and we have to play for like the max points, which is like this kind of play. Can we just say we lose to leech? Oh, nice. Is the win? GG. Leech is a long going. It's just like an ability like Bishop. It doesn't actually have a keyword. Alright, the first of 4. Only 3 more to go. The Comeback of Dreams is on. Rogue is 50-50. Uh-oh! Uh-oh. That's alarming. Well, we can't low roll again, guys. Flip! Oh no! Oh dear, it's a heartbreaker. Was Killmonger winning? It's gonna be super sad if Killmonger was just winning. Killmonger plays for 7. Well, Killmonger plays for 3 points more than Rogue. 2 points more than Rogue, so I'll be at 12. I was losing tiebreaker. Well, that was the tournament run. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy the tournament run, give the video a like. Big shout out to Raven for hosting the tournament. Big shout out to all my opponents. Thank you so much for watching all the video. If you want to see more competitive Marvel Snap, let me know. Cheers. Heartbreaking. We can watch the cast.
Or you save your 5 cost for 5 and you play another 6 on 6. So I think the leech is definitely going to come out here.
Bear with.
Oh,
Of course, Spec.
Yeah.
Yeah. This has to be his.
Bear
surfer
with.
list,
Yeah.
100%.
Spec surfing. If you know Spec at all, you know he likes to surf. Then Leech just seems even more attractive, right? Leech now and then Doom.
Yeah, that's what I was scared of as
Yeah,
well.
I'm curious if Speccy's seen the leech already, and maybe he's forced to
Line's
play the
good. I
surfer
mean, yeah, I
to
rolled the
kinda
hell out
get
of me, to
around
be
it.
honest. It's fine.
The problem is,
But
how much does the
I could have
surfer even
conceded though,
play
right?
around
Still,
it? It's
it was
plus
probably better to
6,
concede,
but
but I just
Lamb
figured
plus
like,
5.
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
Yeah, so maybe that's the point, actually.
I don't know.
Maybe
I guess
Lamby's
like I
hang
just
on a
feared
minute,
his deck a
I
lot, and I
beat
feared him as a
Surfer
player that
with
it seemed
Doom.
it was worth like the
So I
risk
just
to
played
just win on the
devil
spot
anyway.
there. It
And
was
this
like what,
deck, you know, if
3
it's
out
a
of
surfer deck,
17?
It's not running Shang. I highly doubt it's running
What's
Shang.
3 out of
Yeah.
17?
We're really kind of getting into a meta,
That's a
right? Where I
percentage.
really don't see a lot of tech cards. There's enchantresses here and there, but I have not been seeing a lot of Shang in many decks at all lately. It's very strange.
Yeah, it's tough, right? Because like, although Shang can win the Galactus matchup in some respects, it often just doesn't. Oh,
This is spicy. I do like this from Specimen.
No Doom for you, my friend. Oh my god.
They like the play. It's just a shame I lost the 50-50, man.
Yikes. This is just an L to Surfer, right? Well, okay. I'm assuming Maximus Surfer. This is a grand assumption from me, of course.
I don't think I had
Yeah,
like.
I'm assuming Max on left and then Surfer right, and then that's going to be a tie. Actually, no way. He wins it then. He wins left and he wins right.
Yeah, that's
this
what I
is
mean.
the case.
Yeah,
I don't think I had Maximus right. Maybe I did though.
So
Pretty sure I
if
didn't.
this is the combo that Speccy's about to play, he will take a match back.
Oof.
Also, this is only round 3. I'm just after seeing, so there was a
Yeah, like,
big loss.
There was an 8 cuber, right? Because in round 3, Lambie took 2 damage, so he lost a normal non-snapped game. Yeah, or retreat.
Oh, he missed the Dino Steal.
Oh,
with the roll.
never mind. That, literally a 50-50. Wow. That means Lambie is going to move on to the finals. Spec gets top 4. Oh, it was a good effort. I thought Spec had that one in the bag.
Yeah, so
Insane.
did I.
Absolutely insane. Wow. We were all hyped on the Maximus. And I'll be honest, I don't even know if he runs it. Obviously, I've not seen the list. But it does mean
I would imagine you do it too.
we have the finals. And you know what? We can just stick here because Lambie's going to be playing again when he's ready. It's going to be Lambie versus Ant Stay Calm. And I think they were just saying they're only even here because of you, Cower. So I think you need 50% of whatever winnings to get. I think that's only fair.
Yeah. Yeah. If he wins it, I'll be sure to gift him a sub to the stream for sure.
But yeah, really cool to see. Like, again, the hope is, while we would just let the players get ready, the hope generally is that we can obviously increase the number of players. I do plan doing these at weekends. This Wednesday is on there today because of I'm not gonna lie, the Diablo beta is up at the weekend, so I didn't want to steal people away from that. But we will be doing them set up for the weekend, and I feel like this has gone fairly smooth. Obviously, we have players
All right,
who know
guys.
what they're doing.
I'm gonna raid Raven.
The
Like, if you
match
want to go
window,
watch the end of his
course,
stream,
and the brackets.
I'm gonna dip there. Thanks so much for hanging out, guys. I really appreciate it. It was a
so
lot of fun,
things gone
and I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna probably wake up
Can do
early and
more,
stream tomorrow.
again, I spoke
I'm gonna
about
watch the
this
Champions
earlier,
League soon, so hopefully you enjoy that.
I was in so many streams today, but if we got this to like
And community tournament.
that's like over $500 prize pool.
We can maybe
So,
still
crazy.
if you guys are
and
interested in
obviously
doing a
we will
community
be
tournament, the same kind of vibe Raven's done it, where everyone pays in a $5 and prize pool goes to the top 2. We could do it. We could do a different style. I'll try and get it organized for Sunday because I'm hoping to do weekly tournaments pretty soon, and having like a few practice runs sounds like a good move. So yeah. All right, guys. Thanks so much again.